Hello, I'm DevRiot, and this is my third entry in the devlog series, where I discuss progress on my game development skills and even some current projects that I may be working on. It has been a month since my last video, and this is for good reason. I have changed quite a bit in the way that I develop games since my last project. For starters, I have started to make smaller games so that I can work on many different projects and not be stuck on one for months. For example, in my last video, I discussed the progress on a game that I was working on for my school project. However, I had lost motivation to continue with this game as the scope was just too big and overwhelming at the time, so I had only developed little bits of the game at a time, which is not very beneficial at all to my learning of game development and just led to burnout. So what was the remedy to this problem that I had run into? Mobile game development. Yeah, I know that this is not exactly the solution that I had hoped for, yet this has helped me more than anything else that I have been trying this last month, so I stuck with it. Forcing myself to develop a game that could run on a mobile device helped me not to go too far off the deep end creating complicated game mechanics and kept my expectations at a reasonable state. Due to this, I've actually completed some small scale games that I plan to add to my Google Play developer account in order to get a portfolio started. One game that I'm currently working on has a very simple premise. You have to click on circles to earn points before you run out of time. This game, although much simpler than my previous projects, have helped me to create a game that actually tries to be a game, and by this I mean it has a goal for the player to reach. I've also added some chance mechanics to add in a little bit of variety that would spawn in special circles that would have effects on the game. One of these is a time ball that would add time to the game, and a bomb ball that would destroy all other circles on the screen. Overall, I feel like I've started to learn a lot of good practices when it comes to game development, one of which was not jumping headfirst into a big project without some reasonable planning beforehand and deciding whether or not the game would even be feasible to create myself. I hate to drop old projects as I may have really wanted to make something out of it, but for right now, learning the best practices of game development is a route for me, improving my skills and keeping things simple stupid. Until later, thank you for listening to this log, and I hope to continue to update you all on the games that I develop and the things that I learn while doing so. See ya!